Alright, onions, I got a good one. A little bit of primer for this one. The town I'm in used to be a sundown town in the 40s, all the cooks are gone now, thank God. It's got some pretty heavy in the woods regions around it, which I usually do stupid story-worthy shit. Additionally, immigrants occasionally hike through said in the woods, though the important part is that they never ever stay during the night due to the town's reputation. Anyway, here goes. Be me. Recently made pike roll for reasons. Want to test out how bad it fucks up my night vision for reasons. Idea, since I usually LARP in the bayou area around my house, I'll just put the mask on at night. Dress up in wading overalls, a boonie cap, multi-cam ACU shirt and a shitty surplus load-bearing vest. Hang my machete and cooking pot on my belt for making nighttime dinner. And, of course, put on pike roll. The highest portion fits nicely under the boonie cap. And since I'm an autistic fuck, my shoulder-length, curly hair spills out around it. Throw on my rucksack, grab my walking stick, and head out the door at around 7 p.m. At around 9 p.m. I'm deep in the bush, the sun has set, and visibility's low. I decide not to turn on my flashlight because, again, I am testing the visibility of pike roll. Walking down a tightly packed dirt path, going uphill and nearing the crest. Hear some rustling from the other side of the hill. Think, oh, it's probably just some deer. That's okay. I can scare them off the way I normally do, onions. I have autism. My method of dealing with deer in the woods is by howling at the top of my lungs and sprinting towards them at full tilt. I am also 6 feet and 4 inches tall. Onions. There weren't any deer on the other side of the hill. That was a pack of immigrants. To this day I don't think I've seen any one person run as fast as they did. Not really dumbass or anything, but my autism shone through in a big way yesterday. Be me. Ina Army. With wife also Army but officer. She finally takes an interest in nice combat gear because I never complain about FDXs or sleeping outside. Convince her to go to a SERP store looking for a chest rig. Other miscellaneous pouches for cheap. Walk in, Korean mama-san on the phone at front counter. Browse around for a bit. She points at a gun on top of a cabinet and asks what it was because it looks weird. It's a fucking DP-28. Explain this gun in autistic detail to her in the middle of the store. Gunkism on high alert now. Chinese RPD on the wall next to what I think is an MG42. All kind of weird late World War II/Cold War SMGs. Bizarre mix of World War II uniform SERP and Cry combat uniforms. Box of radishes in the middle of the floor. We find a decent chest rig and some other stuff and leave. Wife wants to go back today and try other SERP stores now. I had a pretty cool day. Fuck you, here surplus stores don't even exist. Be me. Small-time gear trader trying to scale up. Need to find bulk sources. Go at Camp Aderly to find intel on where to buy milsip in bulk from the source. Get into the entrance box with the guard. Ask him if he knows if there is anyone I could refer to in order to buy SERP. Get info on auctions. Huh? Faggot copper sees conversation from the back of the room. Visibly annoyed by my presence. What do you need? What's surplus? No, we don't have it here. You can't enter the base. Never asked to. Try asking again to no avail. Go away. I knew they wouldn't know shit, but I have to try at least, maximize my options. At least a shopkeeper near there gave me some info, not much since he also buys it, so he's not gonna give away his sources. Be me, level 18 Spurglordenhouse College. Spent the first year friendless, so I decide to reinvent my image. Grab my 1960s ADF rain jacket, trench coat, Bulgarian army winter hat, steel cat boots, googles and cargo pants filled with packets of trail mix. Put together this ungodly retard ensemble and wear it every single day to college. 2 coats at the same time in the house summer. Purposely make myself smell like alcohol and cigarettes, and drink enough to make myself tipsy before every class. Purposely intersperse German, Russian and Bosnian words, Swears in casual conversation. My history teacher described my look as Russian Civil War chic. The only friend I made was a Sudanese immigrant who used to be a child soldier and said that I reminded him of his old captain. Major pussy repellent, major possible friend repellent. Even the neo-Nazi kids didn't like me, and the commie kids really did not like me. God, I wish at least one of the teachers took me aside and told me that I was being extremely retarded, or at least told me off for drinking. The AM-180 is fun as hell to shoot. Believe me. Back in the day, friend owned an AM-180. He worked for a gun shop. They somehow found a case of 22 LR Tracer. You could load that fucking drum and write your name in the sky. This reminds me of a similar life experience. Me, mildly autistic sleeper cell age 23 with good social skills and charisma. Senior year last semester of college. Circa 2019. Have Yushchenko, with Russian imperial emblem on it. Again 2019. Chill out you fags. Jackboot post 9/11 GI Bill National Guard super soldier confronts me in class, calls me a communist faggot leftist and I should kill myself etc. Professor is like 97 and lived through World War II in occupied Norway, so he interjects before I can even explain. Jackboot laughs and takes me out to a bar. We become really good friends, and when COVID hits he is deployed to the city to remove dead bodies with dolls. Experience makes him crazy and now I think he's in jail. Sometimes it's wild circumstances that lead you to meeting good friends. We had a doomsday plan for COVID and everything when he got deployed. I also had a friend I met at a surplus store who went full schizo when COVID happened. He went to the ADK, yes knifeag, with all his surplus gear and his entire life. Left his apartment, took all his guns, etc. Him and another schizo lived in the wilderness hunting, trapping and building a shelter on state land. After 6 months of no communication they strolled into a local town because they thought by then everyone would be dead. Imagine their shock when they rolled up with guns and camo to fucking Walmart and nothing had changed lol.